Alright guys, so what I wanted to do is go over a quick little sling mod that I had done that has helped improve my shooting off of a sling with a tripod. So shooting long range precision off a tripod, one of the things that really helps you is using a sling to really lock in the front end of that gun. You'll wrap it around the little post that sits up underneath the tripod and then hook the other part to your belt. So what I've done here is I got a little cinch. It's just a little clip that just rides on the back end of this sling, and it'll help cinch it down to the belt. So let me kind of go over exactly how this works. Alright, so how this mod works, so you've got just your normal, this is a normal Vickers VTAC sling. I found that these work really good for this. And this is actually a part that you get in the Vickers sling kit. So you have your normal connection point that would be for like an M16 stock is what we used to use it for, but I just cut this out of that. So that's where I got this little piece from, and it fits really tight. Like it's kind of difficult to get onto it, but you want it to be that way so it doesn't slide around. So I normally have a belt that has just a strap on it that I can hook it to, but I purposely just wore a normal belt today to try this. So you just take your belt as normal, you loop it through, you tie it off, just like so. All right, and you pull back through, and what this little thing does is you could pull up and cinch down on a little strap, and it'll hold everything in nice and tight for you. All right, and if you need to loosen up a little bit, you can either take from up here and loosen it down, or like I said, I got to take a little bit off of this. You can come back here and do it, and that keeps everything in nice and tight. Yep. So I got a target set up at 479 yards. We'll go ahead and sling a couple into that and see if we can't connect. All right, again, 479 yards. I've got just my hand loads here that I've got set up for this gun. They're 178 grain ELD match bullets loaded with 43.7 grains of IMR 4064 and Hornady brass. Gun I'm shooting, it's a Remington 700 AAC barreled action with a Timney trigger, Bell & Carlson Medalist stock, and topped with some Nightforce Lass and Leopold Mark IV rings with an AAC suppressor on the end. If you need to tighten it up on the fly, you just grab here where this rear leg is at, and you just pinch it, and you can make micro adjustments and also keep it nice and tight. Alright, looks like I hit high. You come down a half a minute. Alright, that was good. Alright, dead center. Alright, so off the tripod, not too terribly bad. So I'll go ahead and send one more just for good measure. Right there and there. So this is a really good mod to kind of expedite things in the field, get you a nice tight sling off of a tripod to kind of help you shoot. Prone is good for confirming any kind of data, but generally speaking, you're going to have to be running a tripod, something similar to this. If you're out in the field, you're not going to be able to lay down the prone and actually take a shot, be it grass, rain, something like that. This target's no different from where I'm sitting right now. If I was prone, I'd only be able to see about that much of this target. Now I can see about a foot and a half below it. I mean, obviously I've got that much more height off of it here as well. So just a slick little thing that I came up with. Problem I was having was trying to get it tight, trying to maintain tightness on the back end of the sling, and so being able to have a sling that I can actually use, and this has solved that issue. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Kind of show a little more in depth on how to build this. So here's the target. So the first one I shot was right here. Then I made that adjustment, come down a half a minute, and the next one I fired was this guy, then here, and then that one right there. So that's all off of a tripod. So this was my aiming point right here. I wouldn't really count that one nearly as much just because that it was an adjustment. I did come down half a minute after that first shot. Was sitting a little bit high for whatever reason, I don't know, but I was sitting high there. But these guys right here, you can kind of see center to center, I mean, no matter which way you slice it, I mean, you're looking at a very, very good tight group right there. So the idea that I'm using here, working off of the sling, works fairly well. So satisfied with that. But yeah, pretty good shooting.